So guys, let's be real. Meeting a Filipino girlfriend online isn't always easy. And some of you probably have tried apps like Tinder, Filipino Cupid, or even Facebook dating, only to run into fake profiles, time wasters, and also to talk to girls who actually just want support and ask for money right off the bat instead of talking to you, getting to know you, and also to find real connection with you. And you know what, guys? I usually get messages all the time from my viewers or from my subscribers or even from my friends saying that, Stephanie, where can I really meet a real Filipina who actually wants a serious relationship? And also with my friends, they're gonna ask me how to find a good, genuine foreigner online. Well, in today's video, let me save you time and frustration, because in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing the best dating app for meeting a genuine Filipina, a very beautiful Filipina online, and that is the one thing that I highly recommend, Christian Filipina. So stick around until the end of this video, because I will tell you exactly why this app is different from other dating apps online, and also I will personally share my experience as well using this app, and I'm gonna give you some tips to avoid the wrong people and actually find a genuine love online. Alright, so before we jump into the app, I'll just have to quickly talk about why so many foreigners actually fall in love with beautiful Filipinas here in the Philippines. Well, why is that, guys? Why some of you, or actually most of you, are so in love and find most of the Filipinas very attractive? Well, first is probably because we are just naturally caring and family oriented, and that is because most of us here grow up in a culture where relationships, family, and marriage are taken very seriously, you know. And no wonder why some of you are really drawn to us Filipinas, because of our natural qualities, which is the positive traits of being a Filipino woman. Okay, and the second one is loyalty. And you know what? I know probably some of you guys have heard so many bad things about Filipinas, that Filipinas are gold diggers, Filipinas are cheaters, Filipinas are not faithful or anything like that. Maybe there are some Filipinas like that, but I'm also not gonna lie that there are also many Filipino women out there that actually are very loyal, very faithful, and will really love you unconditionally. And even my parents, that's the live testimony for me, you know, proven and tested. My parents love each other so much that even my dad is stroke and my dad cannot talk anymore, my dad cannot stand anymore, cannot properly do the things that he used to as a healthy man. But look at my mom. She never left my dad. She's still there. She's still taking care of my dad regardless of how tired she is. She will wake up every morning just to feed my dad, to take care of my dad, and not just take care of my dad, but take care the rest of the household chores, and of course taking care of us as her kids. So I just want to let you know, guys, that there's always going to be a bad Filipinas out there, but majority of us here are actually looking for a lifelong partner and not just for short-term fun or casual hookups or whatever is it called. So now let's go to the third reason why a lot of foreigners actually fall in love with Filipinas, is because we really believe in making the relationship to work. So again, we value commitment, we value trust, loyalty, being faithful, and we just really love so deeply, especially if the love that we are giving to other people are also reciprocated. So it's just really a matter of finding the right Filipina. But how can you again find the right one, even if it's online, and even if you are busy, you don't have time to go here to the Philippines, but you really want to see or even like talk to a Filipina online? So the answer to that is, again, you might want to sign up on a dating service that I highly recommend and I highly trust, which is Christian Filipina. And if you guys are looking for a genuine Filipina here in the Philippines, then you might want to click the link on my bio or click the link in my description description box below and sign up now on a dating service, Christian Filipina. Okay, so now again, let's talk about what is Christian Filipina and why Christian Filipina exists. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. Unlike other dating apps or dating services in the Philippines, this Christian Filipina, this app specifically is actually built for people who are looking for a real, long-term, genuine relationship. And for those people, both men and women who are looking for a lifelong partner, who are looking for long-term relationship, serious relationship. One of the reasons why I love this dating service so much, which is Christian Filipina, is because this is not a hookup app. Usually, some of the apps, especially nowadays, where it's very rampant, the online dating, where they will just download other apps, Tinder or Filipino Cupid or anything like that. They will just download that for the sake of chatting people online and then gonna meet after a few days and then hook up after a few days and then done. And some of the people are actually sending nudes, sending nasty photos and nasty videos to girls and to foreigners as well. So this is the reason why I love this app so much, because it's very strict. It's strict in a way where you feel safe and secured, because Christian Filipina actually built or have a system where it protects those users, and those users who trusted Christian Filipina app is being protected by Christian Filipina itself. Again, this is not a hookup app, because usually the women in here are not just looking for a chat buddy or F buddy or someone to send them money, but actually looking for a long-term relationship and serious relationship with a foreigner. Okay, so the second one why this Christian Filipina or this dating service really stands out among other dating apps or services online is because Christian Filipina filter out a lot of fake accounts, and most of the users who are currently signing up on the Christian Filipina are actually verified and also real. If Christian Filipina itself can detect that you are a scammer, that you are asking for money, or you are going to talk about money, they can easily detect that. And aside from that, if your profile is fake, if you're just using someone's photos and it's not you, then obviously they can easily detect that and they will remove your account immediately, because that way they can serve the right people who are using the Christian Filipina rightly as well and not doing anything suspicious there. That what make Christian Filipina stands out is because they actually share the success stories from other people, from foreigners and Filipina who actually met on that dating app. So they shared the real stories, the real success relationship from other people. And me personally, guys, I have used Christian Filipina, and that's where I met my boyfriend. But before I'm gonna share about my relationship that actually happened on Christian Filipina, I will dive first of how to use Christian Filipina effectively and how to avoid scammers or how to watch out for the red flags online. So again, if you ever try to decide to try Christian Filipina, then I'm gonna give you some tips to actually make it work for you. And the first thing that you need to do is, of course, you have to complete your profile and your bio, because most of the Filipinas who are in this dating service actually read profiles. So if that's the case, you guys really have to take a few minutes to write about yourself and also share or tell exactly what you're looking for in a woman. What are your expectations? What are your hobbies? You know, anything about yourself and your expectations, and anything that you would like to the girl to message you to know first prior messaging you. That, you know, you can spend at least a few minutes to write down everything about yourself and put that in your bio. The second one is, do not just say hi. Okay, so let's just say you are interested to this Filipina because she's very beautiful and her bio is very authentic, very real, you know, and very genuine. Then you really have to talk to her or message her with a good message. Like, for example, mention her name, say hi, and compliment her. Do not scare her, okay? And of course, you could ask anything about the Philippines, about the culture, anything about her that you want to know, especially if you're interested to her. Then that way, she can also know that you are interested to her, and then she will respond to you as genuinely as as possible as well. So the third one is that you have to be really honest and be genuine about your intentions. Okay, so let's just say if you're looking for a wife, then you have to be honest to her. You know, you have to tell her that you're looking for a wife, you're looking for a long-term partner, serious relationship, because most of the Filipinas actually appreciate a man who knows exactly what he wants and honest of his intentions, instead of, you know, the Filipina will mind read what you want as a guy. Then you could have just like be honest and go straight to the point and tell her exactly what you want from her or expectations from her, or you know, you can come up with any topic or ideas that both of you can really have a nice conversation. Okay, so let's just say you guys finally decided to sign up on a dating service, the Christian Filipina. Then you still need to be very cautious and be very vigilant, and I'm gonna tell you what are the red flags that you guys have to watch out for if you are on a dating app like Christian Filipina. So the first red flag that you guys have to watch out for is if women who ask for money or gifts too soon, like right off the bat on your conversation, if even you guys haven't talked for days or even for hours, and then she's already asking you for something and she's acting or she's talking very suspiciously, then that's a huge red flag and you're gonna have to remove her as soon as possible if you can. Second one is if her profile is only with 1 or 2 photos and no real bio. Okay, so that could be a red flag if she doesn't have posted too much on her photos or her bio. It's very suspicious, then yeah, that could be a red flag. And the next one is girls who are overly flirty but actually avoid serious conversations with you. You know, so there are actually some Filipina who uses this manipulation tactics where they will send you nudes or send you nasty photos of herself or videos of herself just for you to love bombing you, or for you to think that you can easily be with her by showing you all this kind of conversations or all this kind of photos from her. So you have to be very cautious with that if she is being too over flirty, especially if you guys actually haven't like created a conversation, a nice conversation, and then she just messaged you and send you something right away and you're very shocked with that. Okay, so the last but not the least is that if she avoids video calls completely. So that also a huge red flag. If she keeps making excuses, she's not, you know, she doesn't like having video calls with you, and I highly recommend you guys to actually talk to a Filipina real time, you know, like doing a video call, because in that way you will know that she's a real person and she is not fake and she is actually can talk and not a robot. Okay, all right, so that are just some of the red flags that you guys really have to watch out for if you ever plan to install or try a dating service like Christian Filipina. And I'm gonna tell you, please be reminded that a real Filipina who's looking for a genuine love will take the time to know more about you as a person and not just talk about your wallet. Please keep that in your mind. Okay, so you probably guys are wondering why I really talk about Christian Filipina, and that is because I really do trust this dating service. I really love Christian Filipina because this is where me and my boyfriend met last year. So if you guys know that I also joined Christian Filipina and I actually talked to some of the men there, but unfortunately we were just not clicking. You know, there was no good conversation there. But actually I also talked to some of the viewers of my subscribers there who were not expecting that I'm actually on Christian Filipina, and they were actually very surprised. They even told me that, Steph, I didn't know that you were a Christian Filipina. So yes, I was a Christian Filipina and I love my whole experience there, because so far I've met so many, or I've talked to some of the genuine men, but unfortunately again it didn't work out for me because we just different culture or different values and perspective in life. But of course I did not give up my experience and my journey there, and that's when I finally met someone that I can really get along with, that I can talk anything that I want without me, you know, invalidating my feelings, my opinions, or anything like that. Also a guy who proved me that I also deserve to be loved in a way that I want to be love and respect me the way I want to be respected, and value me so much and trusted me more than I trust myself. And not just me, but I also know that there are so many successful long-term relationship, long-distance relationship, and successful marriages or relationship out there who actually met on Christian Filipina. And this is the reason why, if you guys want to ask me why Christian Filipina, is because this is just the best, you know. So if you guys are looking for a serious relationship, serious Filipina, and if you guys are really serious about meeting a real Filipino girlfriend or wife soon, then Christian Filipina is really a hands down the best dating service that you must try this year if you guys are really wanting to date a Filipina and planning to retire here in the Philippines very soon.